Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, I have two specials. One, it's called On the Scales, and it's a reading that evaluates dynamics of balance and unbalance in different areas of life. And the other one, resembling as well the Libra themed season, it's about relationship dynamics and it's called The Mirror. So if you would like to know more details about those offers or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So for the month of October, I'll be doing a different type of reading. I'll be shuffling as I receive some intuitive messages to transmit to you, to your sign, Pisces. So I feel like taking things easy or with a more gentle approach during the month of October is beneficial to the majority of you, especially Pisces that are working to launch something or to create something, to expose something that they hope would provide some sort of successful feedback or prosperous feedback. I feel like your work development, your career development, your financial development is happening at a slow but steady rate, which means that some of you, instead of pushing or insisting on things happening before they are ready to, it's more about being really immersed, right, absorbed in the process and working with it instead of fighting against it, because I feel like some of you are fighting against the motion of your own process of growth, of understanding, of knowledge, of what this entails, because I feel like some of you are getting yourselves involved in something new or different from maybe what you have been previously done work-wise, or if this is about a new activity or a new interest, it's just you're taking the first step. So don't overdo it, don't rush it, be easy with this process. For some of you, this is also about relationships. This is about getting to know each other appropriately, taking some time to be as together as apart. Some of you are in relationships that require some sort of space, right? Some source of freedom, of liberty, autonomy, in order for them to thrive and succeed the way you want to. This includes also relationships that are about business. Some of you that are considering joining forces with someone to open a business or to work together in something. I feel like, again, this relationship can happen and it can be a source of joy and a source of success, but both need to be careful in the approach you take with each other. I feel like it's better for things to be happening slow right now, even if you don't understand that way, than to happen all together, because I feel like if they would happen all together, even if you feel like that's what you would want, I think that if that would happen, you would be quite overwhelmed, or things would fall out of control, out of your grasp. Some of you are also being called to be more dynamic, but in the things you can be, you can add more of your lively energy, more of your creative spirit, to be less inhibited. Some of you have been quite let's say emotionally or creatively repressed in the last months, and you're being called to decompress. And this Libra season, this October energy brings an opportunity for you to also have some sort of recreative pleasures, or to just be in the pleasurable element of indulging and having fun, and again getting to know people, communicating, thinking, right, envisioning, and putting a lot of your different thoughts, special thoughts, into details, into creating elements that you want to add to your life and the things you are working, right, to build in your life. It's like this is a building phase, and the building of what you are working on requires a lot of patience and a lot of tenacity. It's not something that is going to just happen from day to night, you know. And I feel like some of you, this is your highest challenge in the month of October, is just to be still, to be tranquil, with that element of timing, allowing things to grow, allowing things to happen naturally, not controlling so much the process of growth. I do feel like a new source of income or a new opportunity for those that are looking for work or to add some sort of financial element to your life. I feel like that opportunity will arise, that opportunity will come. I feel like you are being given some good offers in terms of your material life, things that you could indeed enhance, let's say, in that department, or get better at, or add more of quality, more of value into your life. But I feel like some of you, it's like you are confused if you're doing or not doing the right things. I feel like some of you are also questioning a lot your skill, like if you are good at something, if you are ready, right, for the task. I feel like some of you are also a little bit insecure about the role you are called to play in this new endeavor or in this new situation. There is a sense of you looking a lot to your future, looking a lot to, you know, exploring what's next. Some of you have reached like the end of a phase, end of a cycle that has brought you something to learn, and you're ready to embark in a new journey. You're ready to explore something new, and you are like in this waiting phase to understand what that next step, what that next stage is about. Some of you though fear, some of you though are like afraid, right, of material conditions. Some of you are afraid of not having enough to make this happen. Some of you are afraid to take a risk, to further more into, to further and expand your life, right, into something else, because of material reasons, like should I stay in the safe zone or should I try something? But if I try something, I might lose what I have accomplished so far. That it's a certain element of material stability, or at least something to get you by in a way that you can control, right? The foundation in your life. Some of you, you're like, also, you might also have in this month tough decisions to make. When I say tough decisions, it's decisions that appeal more to logic than to emotion. And some of you might be called to be clear as well about your intentions, about what you want. Do not move in circles, right? Do not try to sugarcoat situations. Be direct in your communication. Some of you are being called to use this King of Swords in your foundation, is to be very clear about what you want, to not allow any type of exploitation to happen. I feel like some of you might be, either you have been taken advantage by someone or by a situation that has not been truthful or respecting you, or you have been manipulated somehow to believe something is as it is not, and you are realizing that, and it might be time for you to leave the lies and the deceit behind, and to commit to truth, commit to something that you know is real. Because I feel like some of you are as well tested in saying the truth. It's not only about lies that you have been told or deceit that has been done to you. I feel like some of you are, this is also about you, Pisces. This is also about lies that maybe you have been telling yourself, or lies you have been telling others, things you have not been, again, forthcoming about, direct, transparent. And now I feel like in order to have the breakthrough you want, in order to have the release as well from this you have going on here, the devil, especially as you go into November, that will be a major energy that you will face. In order to be free from the devil, which is all about negativity, pessimism, you know, the shadow attributes of our psyche, our subconscious negative responses to the earthly realm, I feel like some of you will need to be honest. Maybe you will need to confront some of your demons during this period of time as well, in order to find redemption and closure from things of the past that have been deceitful, that have not been the best, or where there has been a lot of it's like a lot of either you have been wearing a lot of masks, or others have been wearing a lot of masks with you, and so there was not a real chance for real love or real opportunities to happen, because the environment in which they were trying to happen was not conducive to that. So some of you, that's why maybe you're being called to change, to take a new chance or a new opportunity, and to do so in a very committed form. Some of you need to be more committed with your process, right, of integration of the self. Like, some of you are understanding layers of your being that maybe you have not explored before, especially layers of your being that have to deal with the devil, have to deal with aspects of your being that maybe are not the ones you are most proud of, or the ones that you would like even to acknowledge they exist in you, but they do. And some of you are being called to face where maybe you have been not the best version of yourself, so you can become that ultimate version of you that you admire, that you look up to, that you feel like evolving. Some of you have not been evolving somehow in terms of your consciousness. You have been too much somehow stuck in the, let's say, egoistic vision of life, in the vision of life that's all about ego. It's all about materialism. It's all about you. It's about the entrapments that this material reality can, the temptations as well that this earthly reality can offer us and tempt us with, but they are so temporary and so depleted of soul, depleted of real emotions, real love. And I feel like some of you, this is what you're really looking for, but maybe you have not been admitting that that's ultimately what you need to have your life, to turn your life around. I also feel like some of you, this is all about wanting to turn your life around. Everything about your life, you want to change it. You want to have this revamping of some sorts. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it, and please keep doing so. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.